one, I think, is 1956. It's called Rock Baby Rock.
Rock Baby Rocket.
Rock Baby Rocket, I'm sorry. And not obscure for a lot of people in this audience. Right, in what way?
Well, we have at least one of the performers in Rock Baby Rocket here tonight, Mr. Ronnie Guilland, the jazz and rhythm and blues legend of Dallas, right down there. We'll be talking to Don after the clips.
Don, can you wait for us? There you are. Thank you, Don.
We're gonna talk
Right down here in front.
Rock Baby Rocket is the rock and roll classic made in Dallas in '56 by a man named J.G. Tiger, who was a rock and roll promoter at the time. Decided he wanted to make a rock and roll movie in Dallas. That's the only movie he made. They hired a West Coast director named Murray Douglas Forum, about which nothing is known now. I don't know what they're going to do. But it is the first rock movie made after Rock Around the Clock, made right here in Dallas with the best Texas and Southern rock acts, rhythm and blues rock acts and jazz acts to be seen.
And it's a feature film.
It's a feature film.
How long would a film like that be? Like an hour and a half long?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there?
And it premiered in Dallas. And
probably at the Majestic, probably.
features among other people, Kay Wheeler, who is the president of the Elvis Fan Club. And we're going to have Kay on a live link up from the West
Yeah,
Coast.
we're going to talk to her on the phone in just a couple minutes.
Now you'll see some acts here that parallel the great acts going on at the time. You're going to see Dallas's version of the Everly Brothers, the Ballou Twins, who are just astonishing. Dallas's version of Elvis, who is Johnny Carroll, very famous rock and roll performer here for many years. It's filmed in '56, released in '57. We're going to see about a 7-minute compilation from Rock Baby Rocket.
Okay, here we go.
That's the way kids are dancing nowadays. They call it rocks and rolling or pop or something like that. And they used to say us kids are going to the devil, playing pool.
We promised them you'd give them a show, and I'll see to it that you do.
Present the girl with the largest rock and roll fan club in the world, Miss Kay Lee, performing the dance that is sweeping the country, her own rock and rock.
Rock Baby Rocket. Bring up, right here, what they call him, the albino guitar player? Is that what we call it?
We need an escort for an albino down here.
Bring up, guitar player? Is that what we call it?
We need an escort for Don down here.
We bring Don up for
And we should have Kenny on the phone. All right, we have Kenny on the phone.
Hey, Don.
Rock and roll legend. Rock and roll legend, Don Guilland. Do we have Kenny on the phone?
Is Kay there? Well, as we get Kay, we'll make the connection. Don, your memories of working on this film, I mean, you survived the 50s, way to go.
Well, it was like last night I was watching that documentary about the Titanic. It's similar.
Did you know you were working on a disaster?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it premiered at the Rialto down there downtown, and it was on a rainy day in March. And I had my raincoat on, and after I watched it, I walked out.
Now, was that your real hair, or did they dye it white?
No, it's always been that way, just been more of it.
So great.
Do we have Kenny?
We do.
Kay Wheeler.
Okay, say hello.
Oh, wow. Okay. By the way, Kay doing the Elvis dance at the end of in this movie is, and I understand, Kay, that you used to go around Dallas and do that dance as a regular routine. Is that true?
Okay, they're asking if you used to go around Dallas and do the Elvis dance as a regular routine. Okay.
Well, I was doing it before him, and the way Rock Baby Rock It came in my life is I was dancing in the aisle at a Johnny Carroll concert in between movies down at the old Palace Theater in downtown Dallas, and the producer, J.G. Tiger, who was quite a character, came up to me and said, would you do this dance in a movie we're going to be making in Dallas in the future? And that's how, and he gave me his card. And that's how I got into Rock Baby Rock It.
Kay, tell us about why they changed the title from
Repeat that in here.
Very well.
Kay.
Just ask the
I have to repeat your questions, Gordon, so go ahead.
Okay, ask her why they changed the title from Hot Rock to Rock Baby Rock It.
Hot rock.
They want to know why they changed the title from Hot Rock to Rock Baby Rock It.
Great.
Because the censors wouldn't allow it. They thought that was hot rock was just too steamy.
And Kay, did you feel like...
I thought that Rock Baby Rock It was a lot to say, but I think over the years, I think that's been the cuter title.
Kay, did you feel like you were working on a hot, sexy, steamy movie at the time?
Gary asked if you felt like you were working on a hot, sexy, steamy movie at the time.
Not at all. When you're 17 years old, you don't know what you're doing, basically. And of course, this was just such a fun time at the beginning of rock and roll and Elvis. And you imagine how much fun it was to be making a movie right there in Dallas as a senior in high school. I mean, it was just like a movie in itself.
By the way, Kay's coming to us from San Jose, California right now.
Good.
And Kay, tell us a little about being the president of the Elvis fan club and what happened to you as a result of being in this movie.
Okay, the question is, how did you get to be the president of the Elvis fan club, and what happened to you as a result of this movie?
Well, the Elvis Presley fan club story is a great story. It has to do with radio station KLIS in Garden, Glendon. And my aunt, who was an associate assistant to his for many years, Billy Ibsen. One day I was up at KLIS visiting Billy, and my disc jockey came in making fun of a guy named Elvis Presley. In the meantime, I had heard him on the sportatorium, at Macklemore's Sportatorium, a big D Jamboree. And I had not met him or anything like that, but I said, oh, this guy's going to be a hit, he's going to be a sensation, and blah, blah, blah. Well, it turns out that this guy announced my name over KLIS and said, if anybody wants to join the fan club for Elvis Presley, you can write at Kay Wheeler 3929 Amherst Street, Dallas, Texas. Lo and behold, I didn't even know he did it. The mail came that Monday, and there were 2 or 3 boxes of letters on my front porch. And that's how the Elvis Presley fan club started before Colonel Tom So there you have it.
Kay, last question. Did you ever get to do your dance for Elvis?
Last question. Did you ever get to do your dance for
Yes, I
Elvis?
did get to do my dance for Elvis in San Antonio, April 15th, 1956. I was on stage with him at I think it was the Coliseum there, and or the Memorial Auditorium, whichever. And I was dancing in the wings, and he turned around and watched me as during the break of one of the songs, and he came on and said, let's do this dance, and I actually got to do some dancing with him. I met him on 8 and 9 different occasions, so that was a thrill,
So, Kay,
to say the least.
we got Don Guillion's here, and he just wants to say hi.
Don wants to say hi to you.
Hey, Kay, how you doing?
Don just asked how you're doing.
Hi, Don, it's been a long time, baby.
Sorry about that.
I think that's what I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Hey, Kay, thank you so much. And blow Dawn a kiss all the way from California. Big smooch over the phone.
Thanks to the Dallas Producers Association for doing this and for including me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kay.
Big round of applause.